Hey guys, it's me, Rodney.
It's me, Missy. And you go ahead.
Okay, today's gonna be a little bit different. We have a huge haul. Missy went and got it done today. I've been under the weather the last couple of days, so she went and got it done by herself, and she did a great job.
Some of it I got today, some of it I had to from last week too.
Okay, well, just a
but
little
either way, we got a bunch of stuff, a bunch of stuff. So all of this stuff is going to be heading to the booth, probably starting tomorrow, if I can get it packed up and get it to the store. But I just wanted to show y'all. If you're local, you'll know that it's in the store. If you're not local, but you see anything that you're interested in tonight, be sure to send Rodney an email, and we can figure something out before it does head to the store. So I'll go ahead and start you off because I'm excited. There's a lot of pretty stuff here, and then there's a lot of stuff that a little bit of it's unique, and I'm not quite sure the information on it, but I'm still figuring that out. So you want me to start with the counter?
Yeah.
So that way I can move it.
Hey, Tina, how are you doing today?
Hi.
Jay. Hey, Miss Donna. Kat.
How are y'all?
Miss Judy, how are y'all doing today?
Yep. All right, so I'll start this way and then work it up because I am going to try to decoupage a book tonight that I think will be good for Easter. So, don't let me break it. Look at that. So it's how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 7 little goblet cups, with the tray and then the decanter. And it has the stopper and it's in really good condition. So that I think is gorgeous. Even though I know that amber is more of like a fall color, but for me it's not. Like, I like it. If you're like moody in that kind of way, it works good.
And that's made by Indiana Glass Company.
That's who makes that one? Yeah. Okay. I'm really surprised that this is up here because of Rodney, but he already has this one. It's just an Avon Stein. It's just an Avon Stein. This is what Rodney collects. We have tons of them, but he already has this one. So that's heading to the store.
Jay asked, do you know how to catch a unique bird? Unique up on it.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. I found this set that's like mid-century modern. It is Boomtown. Boom.
Boom.
B-O-N.
Oh, Bonton.
Bonton. So it's the bowl and then 4 cups. Yeah. I thought it was super cute. I like them. They're cute.
Oh boy.
Very mid-century there. Okay. This I thought was really pretty, especially with some florals in it. And this one is New Orleans. It's Japan. And it has the picture in the bowl. So I thought that was really pretty. And I love the green color.
Hi, Sarita.
Hi.
And did I say that right? I hope I did.
I always buy florals when I see them. So I got some florals that will go to the store. Okay, this was Rodney. This was all Rodney. It's a Taz cookie jar.
Climb up a tree and act like a nut. I did say it right, Sarita.
Good job.
Thank you, Sarita.
And it's...
Yeah, I got that guy. He's cool.
1993 Warner Brothers.
She was going to pass up on him.
Yeah. I was like, Rodney grabbed it.
Hi, Sharon. How are you doing today?
Let's see.
Donna said you know how to catch a squirrel. Climb up on that tree and act like a nut.
Oh my God. That sounds about right. That's Lennox.
That's really pretty.
Very pretty. I'm going to try to keep it back in there.
I sped the frames per second up on that camera so it would be able to zoom quicker.
Let's see. I think it would hang up more. Okay, let me look at it right.
You're upside. Yeah,
I think it would hang up like that.
They're kissing birds.
Yeah. And cardinals are so hard to put in the store when it's not Christmas. If this one I thought was a spring. I thought it was really pretty.
What bird is he kissing?
That I do not know. But it is pretty. This is American Songbirds. Sweet Shrub is what it says. I think it goes like that. I think that's really pretty. People are always looking for cardinal stuff that's not Christmas, and I finally found something.
Cardinals. That's
Yeah.
the cardinal rule.
Yeah. Okay. This I love.
She's not going to sell that.
I
If you're local and you're expecting to see this ain't going to be for sale.
You
She's
will
been
see
looking
it.
at it all day.
I don't know where I would put it. I freaking love the carrots and the tomatoes with the onions. I just love the whole entire thing. I think it would be so pretty in the middle of a table or something like that, or displayed on a plate rack, just something. And it's heavy, it's big. There's no name or anything on it. I have no clue, but I love the carrots and the tomatoes and stuff. It's just such a pretty plate.
Tina's right. Dad jokes for the win tonight, y'all.
Yeah, y'all are kicking it with that one. I'm gonna put these back in here.
Climb up the tree and
Trying
act
to
like a
keep
nut.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Donna said that tray is very unique.
I love that tray. It's so pretty. I love it. I love the carrots on it. And a miniature oil lamp. And this one is made in Japan too.
Obviously, guys, if you've watched the live 2 weeks ago, we love our miniature oil lamps.
Yeah,
so we always grab them when we can.
This one's going to the store. It's really pretty. The other one's online though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm
pretty sure it is.
I am too. I have 6 of these. And see, again, it's amber. I love them though. And there's no chips in them that I've felt or anything. Like, they're beautiful.
Those are going to be vintage Anchor Hocking.
Yeah.
I originally thought they were Fostoria, but they had a round base instead of the square or octagon base.
Right. So there's 6 of these. They're really pretty. I'm going to see if I can just push it. And push it some more. Okay, so there's 8 of these, and these I love these too. Look at the flowers on them. They're
Raindrop. They're also by Anchor Hocking.
Yeah, they are. They're the vintage ones. So I feel like today I feel like a lot of the stuff is a little bit MCM, but I like it. These are so pretty.
Yeah, those most definitely MCM.
Yeah.
Glasses would be perfect for a hot fudge sundae with chocolate ice cream, Tina said.
Oh, yes.
Talking about those.
Yeah.
They remind me of the peanut butter glasses from back in the day.
I thought this was just precious.
There you go. Mom's brag book.
Yeah, it's a photo album. So you put pictures in it, and then you carry it around. I thought that was cute.
It is cute.
Yeah.
It is very cute.
Of course, I got more florals. I love these. And then I got this vase that I thought was really pretty. And at first I thought, ooh, it'd be pretty to chalk paint, but I really just like it the more I look at it. And then I got this guy.
Oh, so you're sticking with cherubs for the win.
Yeah. I thought they were cute.
Boo. They can't even see me in the background. Because when you get up close, it blurs the back, which is really good.
This I was super excited about. So it looks like
Blue Ridge.
Blue Ridge are the Cash family.
Yeah.
But it's actually Clinchfield Artware, which is in Irwin, Tennessee, too. And that's why it looks so much like those other two, because it's, they use the same molds.
Yeah, so tell them how Clinchfield
I'm trying to remember.
Glassware became Blue Ridge, and Clinchfield Artware became Cash family.
Yeah, there's a whole story behind it. That's why I couldn't. I was scared I was gonna get it backwards. But this one is Clinchfield Artware, but it's so pretty.
So you can find pieces just like that say Cash family on the bottom, and then you find pieces like that say Clinchfield.
Mm-hmm.
Tam said, "Oh my, I need that picture."
It's beautiful. It's really pretty. Okay, so the stuff on the table. I got this table today too. I know you can't see it all. Yeah, but it's a long sofa table, and
You'll
I'm
have
excited.
to step all the way back, or they won't be able to see how big it is. There you go.
It's so pretty. So I was really excited. So I'm going to be working on this, getting this prepped up.
She was so excited about that one. She not FaceTime me. I have an Android, so
yeah, I called
she
him.
messengered me.
Salt and pepper shakers. These are, the salt. These.
Oh man, if you wouldn't have said that. Westinghouse.
Westinghouse.
Westinghouse made those.
Yeah.
Also, I found out that Westinghouse made the Corningware version of those.
But these
as
don't
well
have,
while I was researching those.
Yeah, these don't have any images on them. They're just pure white with the silver tops.
Donna says she loves the table.
I do too. These are just rooster. These aren't old at all, but they were just too cute to pass by.
Now you're going to paint those? You're going to take those in?
Oh, these are going straight to the store. All this stuff is going straight to the store like this. They're too pretty.
Not the table though, right?
No, the table won't go. The table I'm going to work on getting it prepped up, so hopefully we can get it painted up soon.
Is that picture for sale?
Yes, everything that I'm showing y'all tonight is going to the store. So yes, everything is for sale. So I don't have my notebook with me that was going to tell me the prices.
But I don't know what
with
she
that.
did with
So,
it,
but if you are interested, just send Rodney an email, and then when I can get after the live, we can get my notebook, and then I can figure out how much I was going to charge.
I'll just send her. We just message her on Facebook.
Yeah, we'll do that. And then look at this baby picture. It's so cute. It's Lego made into wine. It still has the original sticker on it. I always love when they have the original stickers.
Yeah, she confused me when she said it was Lego. I said, no, that's porcelain. Lego's a toy.
Little cheese cloche. You can't never go wrong, because you can use these for that, or you can use them to put decorations on the inside of them. I like them.
Tam says, okay, I want it. Thanks.
Yeah.
You got it, Tam.
We'll work on that.
We'll take care of that.
I actually don't have to take this stuff off this table because.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, okay. That's just the stuff that's in the
Look at these Avon bottles.
Lower them down a little bit. There you go.
So this is the aftershave Avon Viking bottle, and then this is just a perfume bottle. Look how pretty it is. It's blue. I just liked it. And I thought it was cool because usually when you find these, you don't find the top with the bottom or something like that. And then this one has all the pieces. So I was really excited about those.
Kat said, I saw someone stack of Oreos in a cloche once.
Oh, yeah. I bet you, yeah, that's...
They
wouldn't last at our house.
Mrs. Mama used to put doorknobs. She had a big display of fancy doorknobs in hers.
Now, this picture is a no-name. I think it's a ceramic, like somebody did this because I can't find it anywhere. But I just loved the flowers on it.
Yeah, they took some time to do that.
And it's just white on this side, so you could flip it over for the seasons. Then you could flip it over again. I like
Sandy
it.
said, dang it, late again. Hello from Texas.
Hi.
Hey, Sandy.
And then I thought this would be really cute, and I have some florals at the store that I want to put in it because it's glued together. So I don't know if it was supposed to be like that or if somebody done that, but I just love the florals that's on the cup.
I think they did it just to make a planter
out of it. It
was
made in Tallapoosa, Georgia, is what it was stamped on. So I'm a sucker when I see a stamp or a sticker on something. I'll get it.
Or a signature where somebody signed it.
Look at the wall pocket. How cute is that?
Love that.
Yeah, I love that one too. I don't ever pass these by because they're just old whiskey jugs. They're really good if you're looking in that primitive, that kind of style. So I never pass those up when I can find them.
Also, occasionally you can find them at the ABC store with actual whiskey in them. Apparently.
I wasn't sure if this was brass or not, but I grabbed it anyways because I love the shape of it. I thought it was a really pretty butterfly. It was a cute trinket tray. But Rodney did the magnet test, and
yeah, it's non-magnetic.
It's not magnetic, so there's
it's too heavy to be aluminum.
Yeah, there's a good possibility it is brass, but because it does have some tarnish spots, so I don't know. But either which way, I liked it. I thought it was pretty. It grabbed my attention.
Kat said that's probably the cutest wall pocket she's seen.
Yeah, and then these are brass bills.
Stop ringing them.
I did grab those.
She grabbed those on purpose.
I liked them a lot because it has the anchor and then the ship. That's what I liked about it.
Ships ahoy. Chips Ahoy.
And then this, of course, is brass.
Yeah, that is brass.
Originally, this had a very, very old JCPenney sticker on it. But it was peeling off. I couldn't leave it on there. But it was a JCPenney sticker on it. Old JCPenney's. So, I liked that. But I'm always a sucker for brass.
Kat said, oh, fun. More brass bells in the store.
I loved this little planner. It's Kissing Swans.
There you go.
Yeah.
That one's really cool.
I have 2 of these.
Those are hand painted too, right?
I think they are because there's no name on this.
And they're both slightly different.
Right.
Just slightly. Just the artwork.
And then there is this little, it's a hand holding a rose and it's got fingers on the back. Is it?
Yeah. That's cool.
This one had, I did find out what this one was, but I can't remember. I did not bring my notebook with me, but I did have those 2, all these 3. This is a vintage anchor hawking ashtray. It's a small one, but I think that they make really cute trinket trays to put something in, or if you have a riser and then you could put like a bird's nest in it with little birds and stuff. It's just so cute. Doesn't have to be for a smoker.
Donna said, my son works on the Viking Mississippi ship. I like those bells.
Oh yeah, I thought they were really cool. This guy was just too cute. He's a pig. And I don't know what's going on in Clinton right now, but pig decor is actually really popular. So I grabbed him when I saw him.
Sandy said, I wish I lived nearby.
And this guy is 40 years old. I know because he's stamped 1984 on the bottom. He's a Royal Crown goose.
Tina said, I believe that ashtray was in everybody's home when I was growing up.
Yeah.
Kat said, the pig, with the big smiley heart face.
I found, that's Carnival Glass?
Yes.
Carnival Glass, a Fire King mug. So I grabbed it. Look at this teapot. I know that it's really plain. Like there's nothing on it, but that's what I really like about it is how simple it is. It is in perfect condition and it is floral expressions, right? Expressions? Yeah.
Yeah, floral expressions. Hand painted, handmade.
So it's really
I
pretty.
think that's what
like
all it said on the bottom.
I've seen, this one is hand painted, dishwasher safe, oven proof, micro oven proof, and stamped Japan.
Sandy says she loves that pot.
The teapot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the teapot too. Like, I seen it and I was like, oh, but it's so plain. But I really like it. Like, that's why I said, like, I'm really going towards the MCM tonight. Or, you know, it seems
Today,
like.
yeah, most definitely.
I didn't pass this by because it's just cute, but it's not stamped or anything like that. But it's definitely got that primitive feel to it.
It's got that McCoy glaze look.
Yeah, it does. But it's not stamped anything. But I did not pass him up. I did not pass this iron riser looking thing up. And it's got cherubs and stuff. Angels? Ooh, I do not know what all that is, but it has all that. So I grabbed that.
Tam said, 80s is not vintage because it makes me feel old. I was in high school in the 80s.
I know. That I was like, when I seen that bird and I saw that it had the stamp on it, I was like, this bird is 40 years old. This bird is as old as me. But it's in perfect condition.
Oh, yeah. Once it gets
so
above
that's what I was surprised
20
at.
years or older or whatever.
These are a George Imports creation. I just like the images on them.
Sandy said her husband is nixed her bringing home any more treasures.
Any more treasures? The duck, because why not?
Is it a cloth duck?
Yeah, it's a cloth duck.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That's cool. Can you hand it to me when you get
It
done?
says mallard duck on the bottom.
Well, yeah, it is a mallard.
See? I'm a sucker for labels.
It's marked on the bottom.
It's marked on the bottom, so I got him. But he was so cute, hanging out with me. I loved him. Not that I don't know what I would do with him. Again, the pig stuff. Somebody hand painted that because originally I was like, I could sand this down and redo something with it, but he's cute. So I didn't. Is he hanging out with you?
Sandy said it looks like it's wood. Talking about the duck.
The duck, he's cloth. He's stuffed. He's a stuffed
And
duck.
since he's got a stamp on his butt, so Missy got him.
Yeah, I got him.
I do not have a tattoo on my butt, guys.
This is a Story Carnival book. It's old, and it was in really good shape, so I grabbed it. I love grabbing old kids' books like this. This one I saw 1960 is what it is, so I didn't pass that up. Of course, I got another basket that I loved.
Tim just says when we pull into Clanton, how much stuff am I picking up at Rusty Relics?
How much stuff?
She said her mom made a duck like that. It was a panel.
I had a turkey like that, remember?
Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Sharon said that cloth duck in a bowl, that looks like water.
Oh.
That would be cool.
Yeah. He looks cute in that basket. This is Porky the Pig. And it's Warner Brothers on their 1981 stamped.
Hey, that's almost as old as me.
Yep.
I mean, it's older than me.
It's older
my bad.
than you.
Whew, thank goodness.
Look how cute he is.
Because like Jesse, I'm a 1982 baby. Or, my bad, Jay. Sorry.
I think that this is going to be my last one. Yeah.
Yeah, unless you whip that basket out.
The what?
The basket.
What basket?
I said unless you pull that basket
Well,
up
I
there.
showed on the basket. I said I got another basket.
I got it. Yeah, she's going to get the baskets, guys.
I'm going to get the baskets.
Tina said 1960. It's 2 years older than me. Talking
Okay.
about the other thing.
Look at her. Let me go this way. She's pretty.
Yeah, she looks like Miss Piggy.
She looks like Miss Piggy.
But she's older than Miss Piggy, which is kind of crazy.
I mean, it's a butter dish. I think she's older. And the crazing on this, if you like crazing, the crazing on this is so fun.
It's really pretty, actually.
Okay, and this is what the back says. So I can't read. The stamp has come off, but it has a 43 and it has a 92 on it.
So we don't know how old it is.
I don't know how old it is. And when we tried to look it up, I couldn't find anything.
So it could just be a custom piece.
It could be.
Originally, I thought it was going to be Shawnee when I looked at it.
It's got weight to it, really. And she's got crazing on her. And she's just laying there.
Jay busted us out. He said less than 2 weeks till our birthdays.
Oh.
Talking about me and him.
That's true. But I like.
Sandy said, oh, that butter dish.
Yeah.
Maryland Pigalicious, Tam said.
Yes, that's what that is.
Kat said she is fabulous.
She's fabulous.
So we got Porky the Pig.
Porky the Pig. And then Miss Piggy, possibly?
No, Maryland Pigalicious.
Maryland Pigalicious.
Because that's what she's married. She's wearing a Marilyn Monroe dress. Except for she's a pig. And she got blonde hair like Marilyn Monroe.
Oh, yeah, she does. She's so fancy. I grabbed her. The crazing on it is it's my favorite. All that right there. That's my favorite. And that was that.
All right.
And then, of course, my table. And I think that that's pretty much it, right?
Okay, yep. And then I'll switch over to the overhead cam if you want to come over here. And then I'll move everything up and forward and we'll get on with the show.
Sounds good.
On with the show. This is it.
I'm excited about the table, even though I don't know what colors I want to paint it yet. It's got a really good top to it. So I was thinking about sanding it down to the bare wood and staining the top. And then...
they'll be able to see whatever you put on the thing.
I was thinking about staining the top and then painting the base of it. And I think that will be really pretty. I forgot my scissors.
Look, you can see you at all.
I forgot my scissors. No. I was going. Okay, so I was thinking about staining the top and then painting the base of it. So I think that's how I want to do it.
You're talking about the table?
The table. It's the perfect perfect size table for like behind the sofa. These books have a coat of paint on them. This book was a cloth book, and this book was kind of like a shiny plastic hardback. Oh,
Do you guys have stuff in the store that does crazy? We sell Crackle, Tina, for painting, if that's what you're asking about. But yeah, as promised, Missy's doing the books today. She's got a cloth bound one and a paper bound one. The paper bound is glossy, and she just roughly threw paint.
The hardback one is glossy. The paperback, yeah.
No, they're both hardbacks.
Yeah, they're both hardbacks, but this one was
one's cloth
paper.
And one's paper.
Yeah, cloth. Yeah, and this one was the shiny one.
Yeah. Anyways, she didn't put any slick stick on it or anything like that because we're just doing proof of concept that you can paint on books.
They're just, all I did was just wipe them down with.
Judy got her bunny papers a couple days ago. They're beautiful. Dang,
good.
a couple days ago.
Wait,
That's going to be slow, I think. Now I'm curious.
The way I would do these books is I did not grab my hot glue gun tonight, but I would definitely put some hot glue in between the two books just to keep them more sturdy. This one, I'm not too much, let's see, how am I going to do this? Because I don't really want those words.
Just decoupage right over top of them.
I think I'll go like that. So I really don't need to put any paint on this side. No, I was saying like...
Sandy said that the post office in her area is really slow. Donna says she hasn't got her papers yet either.
Really?
Yeah, that's a little concerning, actually.
Yeah, for sure. So, okay, so this book and then this book. I was kind of really wanting to go like that. I was wanting the hardback, the cloth one to be on top, but I guess it
was the post office closed yesterday?
It would have been closed Monday for President's Day, which was yesterday.
Kat said, I will never stop asking for before and after pics. Monday was President's Day.
Yeah, so I'm going to do them like that. But yeah, I would put, if you're not worried about the books or anything like that, I don't want anybody to get mad if I'm abusing a book. But if I was you, I would just take some hot glue and put some hot glue in between the two books. And that would keep them together nicely. And you wouldn't have to worry about them coming apart. But I didn't bring my hot glue gun tonight, so I'll do that afterwards.
They didn't leave Clanton until the 14th. It's the 20th. It's 6 days later.
Are you serious?
Yeah. Moving through the Missouri network.
That's what it says?
Yep. Judy got hers on Saturday.
That is really slow.
Right, it's got to be because of the holiday.
I guess
unless they're on strike or something. I think, does the post office even do that?
I don't know.
And that's 6 days. It's supposed to be there 3 to 4. I know they don't deliver on Sunday except for Amazon packages.
Yeah, ours, yeah.
It looks, here we go. It sat in St. Louis for 3 days.
Wow.
And now it's at, arrived at post office, Potosi, Missouri. Moving through network, in transit to next facility. So there we go.
These just have a coat of paint on them.
But it is scheduled for delivery tomorrow.
Like I said before, I would just put some hot glue in the middle. I'm not worried about making that one full coverage because you're not going to see it. But I did get my sides done. So I would like to put those there, and then when this dries up a little bit, I want to put my paper there, and then I would have, okay, so I ran across this a lot of scrap fabric and stuff like that, so I grabbed all of it that I could, and these had just this lace stuff on it, so I grabbed those, and I thought that they would be really pretty to tie it around and make maybe like a little bow on the side or something like that. So that way when it sits, this is the image, and then the bow, and then it would wrap around the thing. And then another thing that you could do is put some gilding wax around the pages if you were wanting to, or dark wax them, just to give the book some age. And then it would be a cute Easter book. Then you know what, if you wanted to, you could do it double-sided if you painted like this side is painted.
Sandy said she only uses books that were destined for the trash heap.
Yeah, that's what these are. They're not anything on them. I'm pretty sure this one book was missing pages out of it. And then I think there was writing in this book. It looked like a kid got to it, so that's why I just
Oh yeah,
grabbed
most
them.
definitely.
Yeah, that's
So
why I said
somebody had already ruined
don't
these.
get mad, but these books weren't perfect and not good at all. But you could double side them. You could decoupage this side, and then you could flip it over and decoupage that side, as long as you didn't put nothing on your sides that made it,
That makes
locked
sense.
in. But it could be double sided, so you could flip it over. So I thought that was cute. It'd be cute for like do fall on one side and Christmas on the other side, and you keep them out year round.
Yep.
You could just change out the ribbons. I thought that would be cute. So I might do that. I might do this side and then flip it over and put a bird or something on that side. And then I think take some dark wax and just dark wax the sides of it, so that way they look like old worn books. And then they could be flipped over. So don't hot glue your ribbon or anything to it if you do it that way.
Judy's order left the post office on February the 9th, and she just got it Saturday.
Really? That's crazy.
February the 9th.
I wonder if I have if a bird one.
That's 7, 8. That's 8 days.
So look how pretty.
8 days on a 3 to 4
I
delivery.
could use this one on this one, because if it was sitting out like that, right? It doesn't have to be landscape.
I mean, it doesn't have to be. I would make it portrait. I would make it portrait.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, it doesn't have to be portrait though.
No, it's a book.
Yeah, but if it's laying on your table like this.
Didn't you have 2 Easter bunnies you could use?
Yeah, but I was trying to do birds on the other side. But I don't have all of those decoupage papers.
No, you use most of them.
Yeah, I've been using them. So all I have is those Easter ones.
Yeah, all you got is Easter and portrait for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I know that's for sure. Unless you use that quilt design I did.
I just thought it would be pretty to do like double-sided, so it's more than one season.
Yeah, you can do that, I guess.
You guess?
Yeah.
All right, well, okay. I don't have my other decoupage papers here, so I'm probably a little bit unprepared for that. But I just thought about that too. Like I just thought about making it double-sided. Shucks. But it is something that I can come back and do for sure.
Again, this is a whole proof of concept video.
Yeah.
Just to show that yes, you can paint on the book without having to worry about it ruining.
Yeah, this is the plastic, or not plastic, paper book.
Sandy said that was a great idea, by the way.
The double-sided. Yeah. And then it would be
one
more
for each season. Yeah,
I think I'm gonna do that with this one. I'm gonna have to get some more decoupage paper, but I think I'm gonna put a bird on the other side, so that way it's not just spring related. Like it can be spring and then general home decor. I think that's smart, because it doesn't matter which direction it's going as far as like the book goes. It's not like you're reading the books. I mean, I guess you could if you wanted to, if you didn't glue them down or anything like that. But if you're just using it
So hold
for
on, you're
home,
gluing those two books together?
no, I said you could, and
Oh,
then keep
okay.
them that way. They would be more sturdy as far as that goes.
Right.
But
Donna, yes, that's Mod Podge.
yes, this is just Mod Podge.
Old Matt.
Yeah. And then, so should I cut the paper or no?
I would put it down and then trim it afterwards, or however you want to do it.
Yeah.
Did you take the backer off of it? Oh wow. That one was, I guess because it's full color, was tricking me. But yeah, it's the Mod Podge matte, which is the only Mod Podge we carry, and it's the only one we buy too.
Yeah.
That's cool.
That's so
that
pretty.
Looks really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Then, well, I guess you're right.
What?
How are you gonna trim it? You gonna use a piece of sandpaper or the scissors, and then glue it down at the edges?
Yeah.
Kind of a wrap over, basically.
A little bit.
That'll be cool. Too cool.
And then I'll glue that part right there down. So yeah, this works. This works.
Yeah, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. So it makes it look.
Oh yeah, it goes around the binding. That's a great idea.
So that will, when I go to glue it, I'll just glue that side down. That works.
That's really, really cool. Yeah, all those orders left on the 9th.
Well, I'll be able to glue that down too. So here's the thing, is right here. I probably could have tore it, so that way I could have got this straight. But because I'm wanting this to be double-sided. My line is not quite straight. Yeah.
That's what you need one of them razor blade rollers for.
Yeah. I'm gonna not fool with it. It'll be alright.
Yeah, just glue it down.
Yeah, I'm gonna glue it down.
Come back and embellish it later on. It's looking pretty good. It looks good on camera. That's for doggone sure.
I'm gonna just put some Mod Podge here, so that way it's wrapped around, and then it'll glue down.
And if it starts to crease in the corner, you can do a little bitty cut, just a little bitty nick, and then fold it over.
You shouldn't
the
have
2
to,
points,
though.
and it shouldn't do that.
And just.
Yeah, that was a great idea. I wonder if you could have did that with the whole piece around the edge of the binding too.
Well, see, that's the thing, because I'm wanting it to be able to flip and be a different image on the other side. So I wasn't going to.
I really like that paper. It looks amazing on that piece.
It's pretty. But if I do it this way and then just add some maybe like dark wax or something right there,
right? Then
to give it an old look, then it can go either way. That's where I say, like, don't, if you do this and you're doing it for more than one season, if you're, using it to do spring and Easter or something like that, if you don't do anything on your sides, then you can be able to flip it over. But it would be really cute. You know what else would be cute is if you did that.
Oh yeah, the ribbon. Oh, and then it'll cover up the hasty edge. That would be perfect. That's a perfect idea.
It would also be pretty as if you took some of this and you laid it, like tucked it into the book somewhere in, like a bookmark.
Yeah, you could do that. Or get a piece of fatter ribbon and run it in there.
Either which way, like just some scrap ribbon and 2 books and some chalk paint, and then yeah, you've got
Sandy asked, is the paper easy terrible?
As far as like tearing it like this dry, it's easy to tear, but it's you got to put a little bit of effort.
She likes the rigid, the ragged edges.
Yeah, if I would have tore it right there, it would have been a lot softer. Yeah. So it has,
it's fairly easy.
It's fairly easy. It definitely could have been tore to
create some neat effects.
Yeah, create that.
Oh, I turned my mic off when it's. Oh. I turned my camera off.
That would be cute, though.
Yeah, that is cute, actually.
Something like that. Or even twine would be cute.
You want some, was you going to do it now? Did you want some art glitter glue?
No, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm going to think about it. Because I do want to put some dark wax right here around the edges to kind of shade in just a little bit on both sides like that to make them look older and soften up the white. So you could use drop cloth or, anything like that, a bright color. You don't have to use, what did I use? Cotton. I used cotton because that's what I had. But yeah, you could use a softer white if you wanted to, for sure, to do that.
You got it on your finger.
Yeah. I really wish I had that bird so I could do both sides. Let me grab my wax. And I don't have the floral paper. I don't have any of that.
You should have 5 sheets of it.
I don't know if you know, but I've been using a lot of it.
Okay.
Yeah. I've been using a lot of it. Let me grab the brown wax real quick.
Glossiness on the eggs would look cool.
Ooh, yeah, it would, for sure.
I think that would be amazing, actually.
Yeah.
It's that was Sandy's idea.
That is smart.
That's it looks really good.
It really does. I like it a lot.
I'm always amazed when something turns out the way you want it to, especially when it comes to this kind of stuff. Because you never know what colors are going to look like when they hit the paper and it comes out. Is it going to be what you want? 9 times out of 10, it's not going to look like it does on the screen the first time. So we end up having to do a bunch of test prints. So a lot of times you'll see Missy using pieces that are just, what you call them? The off prints where I messed up. I didn't load the paper onto the carrier properly. The test print didn't go well, so the colors weren't accurate. This one, though, these came out exactly as I had intended. The only thing I had to do in between was I had to swap cartridges. So it ran out of, what color was it? Cyan. So I had to add a cyan cartridge in the middle of printing. But that was it. These turned out really good. Sandy said, really enjoy the text in it. Yeah, it's just a bunch of gibberish, random keystrokes. Bean says hi, May said.
Hi, Bean.
But yeah, like if you look at it, it's just random junk. I just find that's much easier to iterate, because then I would have to think of something. Hey Karen, how are you doing tonight? She said, better late than never.
Yeah, I'm nowhere near prepared for this. I can't find any of my stuff.
Yeah, so
it's because I changed it up right in the middle of it. This has wax on it, but I don't know if it's... It's going to grab it easily because it's just white, you know. It's going to grab it really easy because it's white. Just to make it look a little bit old, and that way it gives it that shadow, like nothing too crazy. And then definitely it needs a coat over the top of it, but I don't want to do that yet until I make sure. So maybe like that.
Yeah.
And then I could decoupage this side. So that way it would be very pretty on both sides.
Yes, Karen, hardback books. One is cloth and one is glossy paper.
Right, and
it's a paper covered hardback. Sandy says, love that distressing.
What if I do one side like that?
Oh, that is a neutral
And then
year-round
it's not,
design.
yeah, then it's not spring. Then you can, when it's not spring, you can turn around and you can flip it over. Let me get it off of while that Mod Podge is still drying. Then you can flip it over, and it would be, you could use it for in between seasons. I'm just trying to think because I don't have what I want on it. Like I don't have the bird paper that I want. I think I'm just going to wait. But you get the point of what I'm trying to say is like you can Mod Podge one side, right? And then Mod Podge the other side. So then you can set your books out like this. And then you could put the pretty ribbon on it if you wanted to. And then flip it over for a different season. And then you have that. I was just trying to think of the best way to make it not be so one season. That's all I was trying to do.
Well, if it stands up, then it can be one season just for Easter because you're binding them together anyways because it's two books.
Most of the time, book decor like this is to be laid out on your table like that.
Okay.
So that's all it is. That's all it is. So yeah, I'll just Mod Podge this. I'm just going to put a coat of Mod Podge on top of this paper to seal it up so that way it is protected. If you haven't done this before, just don't overwork your Mod Podge. Just because it can make your papers like fiber up and stuff like that, or you can, if you're using a heavy hand, then you could easily rip your paper if you're painting it too heavy. But this way it just seals up your rice paper and then it gives it some protection. So you could wipe it off and dust it off, that kind of thing. And if you do it like how I did the other book where you did the swishing around, then it could be look like a painting on top of the book if you make it thick. And then let it dry. Oh. And then if you see any air bubbles, don't freak out. If you have like a plastic bag, which I don't have one with me, or saran wrap, or if you have a brayer, you could have braided it down. But like there's an air bubble right there, but it's nothing to worry about because all I did was activate it up. And I just don't want to do that though because I don't want to pull my paper up. You could also iron on these books. That would be a super easy way to apply your decoupage paper to the book is you put your layer of Mod Podge on, let it dry, and then iron on your paper. And that would work really well too. So that would have been a good way to do it too. This would have been an easy iron on method. I definitely want to put something here to go around. And then I definitely want to be able to Mod Podge the other side of this book. And then you could stamp something here if you wanted to, or you could add some fabric, which the fabric would be really pretty. That fabric that I used to make the bunny ears on those blocks, that would be really pretty Mod Podged right here. I just thought about that too. So they really do. They're kind of like definitely have a lot of things that you could do. Rodney left me and now I can't see the comments. Okay, Sandy, the iron-on technique is really simple. You just put your Mod Podge on and then you let it dry completely. And then I have one of those little Cricut irons, but you can use a regular iron too. And then after your Mod Podge is dry and you put the paper down, you just iron it on. It's so simple, so simple. Yeah, it would have been, this one would have been a good way to do it.
You have this paper.
I do have this paper. This is a Dixie Belle paper.
If this one was big enough.
Yeah, it's not big enough. But I could use this one.
All right, so Karen said you can always cover the image of the book with a doily.
Yes, you could. If you weren't going to, yeah.
Sandy said high heat on the iron.
Cotton is what my regular clothes iron is. I use it on the cotton setting, which that's probably the highest setting, wouldn't you think?
I think
cotton is the highest setting on that iron. But on the little Cricut iron, I just use it on, it's got 1, 2, 3 lines, so I always just go to 3. I don't know. That would be pretty with just this bird. This is that decoupage paper that I had when I did that bench, the school bench. I think
I'll go get something. What do you want?
I don't know. Oh, that, you're going to go get that?
Yeah.
That would be pretty. Let's see. And I can do the iron-on method on this too.
This is what Missy actually ended up using it for.
Yeah, I made a sign. Somebody told me on the live to make it. It would be a cute sign, so that's what I did.
I can't get it to not show you the glare. There we go. Glare free. But yeah, that's what she did with that sign. It's just like a pallet wood sign. A bunch of pallet boards nailed to some 1-bys. And she put it over that, and it turned out really good.
Do you have a plug that I can use? Or no?
What are you doing? Oh, yeah. Right over here. Have to unplug these batteries.
Let me put this out of the way. I don't have my
You don't have enough room. Here, I got you.
Where did my book go? Okay, so let's see. This is a Dixie Belle paper. I really want this bird right here on there. I think that'll be cute.
What you doing?
Measuring.
Where's your little rubber thing?
I didn't grab it, so just lay it like that. It'll be fine. Because I'm only going to use it for a minute. Okay.
Karen said that is so cool.
The sign turned out really cute.
How hot you want it?
I'll do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and get the Mod Podge on the book. And that way it can dry. And then we'll be able to iron on that decoupage paper. So normally, there's my line right there. I kind of want to cut it, but if you don't want to cut it, if you don't want the harsh lines, then you can just tear it. Which this one tears really easy too. It's just bigger. And you can do it with the water too. Let me just go ahead and go all the way around and save that piece. And then I'll just pull the sections off here. So that way it has a softer edge instead of a harsh line. Where's my line at? Right here. And then I can see my line based off the line. We'll go right here. And if I have to, I can always sand off. I'd rather not tear off too much. And this one looks really good when you do it with in the navy. This paper looks really good when you line it up with in the navy. Like match it up paint wise. I'm trying to make sure. Yeah, it is. That's the line.
So if you use water, you can make it a little bit easier for yourself for the tearing.
Yeah, but again, it really
Karen
does.
said that's the best color ever in the navy.
In the navy. Yeah, I'm kind of liking it too. Is what you could easily.
Oh, we need to. We did we ask
see it?
for her permission to share that on Facebook?
No.
Karen, if you don't mind, we would like to share that with everybody on Facebook. The photo you sent us of your finished project.
Mm-hmm.
Because Missy was, she thought it was really cool
I thought
looking.
it was really pretty. I want to, I need to tear it off a little bit. This would be really pretty.
She said, totally. Please share it.
All right, we will. For sure. I'm like, letting this dry. It's almost dry. So when you let it dry completely, and then you can iron it on.
She said it was so fun and turned out great.
So was the thickness right? Like everything worked out really well as far as the paint goes, and how it was easy to spread and stuff like that. Did you? Because once you get a feel for the
Tina, you have
thickness
to,
of the paint,
in order to send us an image, you have to send it to us through Messenger. That's the way that works when on Meta Business Suite. You either send it to us on Messenger or you can always email it to me. But we can't solicit. It won't let us do that. Is what I'm saying. It's not like a regular Facebook page.
No, our Facebook doesn't let us reach out to you until you've messaged us. That's the only way that we can reach out to you on your personal page for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's weird how they do that, but I guess it's to keep unwanted solicitations away.
Yeah. So, but once we have you in our Messenger, then we can go back to you, no problem.
Which we may already have, Tina, but she tried to share it to our page itself, but that it won't let you do that at all.
Yeah, it's weird how that works out too. Like, but we have such tight security on our page because of all the spam that can come through and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so if anybody has a Facebook Meta business page, you will get bombarded daily,
with spam,
like minutes with spam messages. Spam links.
Right.
They want you to. Oh, and my favorite is, you violated our copyrights. Blah blah blah.
Yeah,
but
we get that.
You click
too.
this link now to. Yeah, it's crazy.
And then
Karen said we used a continuous mist sprayer to spray the piece. It was very smooth.
Yeah, the continuous mister will be your best friend when it comes to the chalk paint. Your best friend.
She says she's going to email us the pictures of the tables. That way, because the knickknacks are beautiful.
Oh, okay.
My vision just stunk just then. Here's what she said. I'll email the pictures to you because the 3 tables that you guys made are beautiful, and the knickknacks go so nicely with it that I made. The knickknacks that she made.
That's awesome. Yes. Send them to me for sure. I would love to see them, and I would love to share them with our other customers out there and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because you know, when people see other people are doing something, then they're not too afraid to do it either, which is really awesome.
I'm all about inspiration.
It doesn't matter where you get your paint at. It's about just doing the things that bring you joy, right? Karen said, none of the furniture will be safe now. I've created a monster out of my husband. He wants to paint everything.
It's so much fun, and it's so addicting. Every piece of furniture I look at, I'm looking at, it's just about is to paint. Not all furniture. I don't want to paint all furniture, but I do like.
And I don't look at anything for me to paint. I look at it and say, hey, Missy, you can paint this, can't you?
You can paint this, yeah. All right, so I just have this on, and I have it on low heat because I don't have my little thing that it sits on, and I'm not trying to burn up my counter. So I'm just going to iron this on.
Sandy said, yes, 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 loving the bird.
Yes.
See, I'm glad I got up and looked.
I'm glad you got up and looked because I couldn't think past. Look how pretty that is.
Couldn't think past the point in which you didn't have what you ideally wanted.
Right.
So you needed somebody to think outside
I
the box.
like how that turned out, though.
I don't know. He's kind of a creepy looking bird.
No, he's not. He's not creepy. So now he looks like he's in the book. So there's the crease right there. So I'm just making sure that I iron on there so that way that crease is in there. So it looks like it's part of the book, like it's originally part of the book.
So essentially when you're heating up the Mod Podge, I don't know why my chat disappeared.
Reactivating. Right, you're heating it up.
Yeah, you're just softening up the Mod Podge.
And causing it to bond to the paper.
Karen said, just a serious looking bird. I got to switch to a different view because we lost chat. All right, there we go.
I'm going to go ahead and turn that off. So now, right?
He definitely feels like he has opinions.
Yeah, he's judging.
Yeah, he's a judgmental
So now
bird.
you're here, and now you're here. So this one will be Easter, which the Mod Podge is still drying on this one. So I'm going to keep on letting that dry. And then you have this. So actually, I could.
Sandy said, I think he's classy.
I think so too.
It was May who said he feels like he's has opinions.
He does have opinions.
Karen said, just a serious looking bird.
So I could go back through with the dark, in the navy paint, and then fill in this if I wanted to make that, all of that.
Ooh, you could use that sponge too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That way if it comes into the image, it's really soft.
In the navy matches this up so well. It's crazy.
Your iron almost fell off.
I turned it off because it's done.
Oh, okay.
It matches it up perfectly.
I think he's classy. Yeah, he's classy. He looks like he got his nose turned up at the other birds. He's like, hey, get off my branch.
Yeah, is that what he's saying?
Get off my branch.
Get off my branch. I'm just going to use a little painters.
I thought you wasn't painting tonight. Look at there. Let me move this out of the way so I can make sure it's showing up good.
I might not be.
I don't know why it's doing that with the chat. There we go. It's back. All right. Oh, it's on top chat. I got to move it back to live chat. There we go. But yeah, see that how that in the navy is just blending right in with the existing.
Yeah. So that way it just looks like it's tore, but you could eat, and then you could go back through and
Can the best dang wax be used on raw wood with no paint under it? Absolutely.
Yep.
We use it on the inside of all the drawers on any old furniture that we get.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. We use the other stuff.
Big Mama's butter.
But yeah, best dang wax will go on top of unfinished on raw wood, no problem.
No problem.
Because I don't use that. I use men wax on all my power tools to keep them from getting rusty. if they're not being used, because our carport's open, so it's like moisture can get in there. So I coat everything with wax. Karen said I need to send in another order. Well, you just let us know what you want.
Absolutely.
For sure. Guys, if any of you are members of the Decoupage of the Month Club, you get 15% off. And if you order more than $75 worth of Dixie Belle paint, you get free shipping on Dixie Belle paint. But here's the caveat. It doesn't take the shipping off. So if you want to avoid that altogether, just send me a list of what you want, and I'll create an invoice and send it to you. Or you can go ahead and purchase what you want, and then I can refund your shipping.
Yeah.
So, yeah. But make sure, if you're not a member, make sure you type in Dixie Belle at checkout on any Dixie Belle order over $75, and you can get free shipping. And that includes zebra brushes, even though it's not Dixie Belle. I threw it in there in that category to be able to get. And what else? Scrubby soap.
Scrubby soap. Anything that's like the Dixie Belle paint related. Yeah.
And that'll be your whole order. So if you, let's say you wanted to order, after you hit $75 worth of Dixie Belle paint, if you wanted to order, I don't know, something else, then that would be free too. Can you just dress those edges with the navy, or is that too dark? That's what Mama asked.
Oh, I bet you could, yeah. It would just, the white would show up through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The book edges.
The book edges.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
you
could.
So
the white would just show through.
Yeah, the white would just show
Tina
through.
said that was perfect.
And then this side will be the Easter side. So like it's spring and then can go into summer, or just general home decor. So if you're doing these yourself, just remember you can do any paper that you want. You don't have to do. I just did the papers that I have on hand because literally I was like, we should double side these.
Yeah, in the middle of what
doing
we're doing.
It. Yeah,
she made that.
like,
that's why it looked like we were so unprepared. Because nobody was prepared for her to do that.
No, let's double side these.
If you notice, because you can see it on the screen, there's a difference in the sheen between this and this paint. All you got to do is go back over the whole piece with your Mod Podge.
Yes, the whole
and that'll
piece.
all of it, and that will give you a consistent sheen across the board.
It'll seal up your paper, protect your paint and everything. So yeah, It definitely does need a coat of that too. And if you don't want to do Mod Podge, you can always do satin.
If I didn't see a camera, I would have never seen it.
Right. But I'm just trying to do it this way. I think it would be cool to, so my thing is the sides. Like I think it definitely needs something on the sides other than the white. But I do think it would be pretty to have a piece of fabric go right here.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Maybe like the drop cloth or something like that, just a neutral fabric, and make it look like a cloth book here and here. And then you could wrap it into here.
Yeah, because you can use
on
your
both
drop
sides.
cloth, and then you can come back with your lace on both sides, and then get a seamless look.
Right. Yeah. So definitely, and I think that would.
And that will give you that would give you a really seamless look in between the two bindings.
Yeah, and then it would just finish it off. You know what I'm saying? Like give it a finished look. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And if there's any rough cutting around the edges like we got on the Easter bunny one, you can cover it up pretty well.
Yeah. Like if you did that. So let me just cut.
Here we go, experimental time.
Let me just see. She could do whatever fabric you
Missy
wanted.
said, Tina said, well.
Sometimes we're really good at lives and sometimes we're not.
No, it disappeared. She may have withdrew the message. Here we go. I craft the same way. Things evolve as I'm working on them. That's what she said.
That's me, because like,
man, that threw me off when that disappeared. I was like, whoa, mind blown there, guys.
Let me see if I can cut this straighter. I like the drop cloth because it's neutral. And it would pretty much go with any design, and it can go with a lot of different color ribbons and stuff like that.
You're not hitting yellow on the decibel meter.
Okay, I like the drop cloth
Not
because
that loud.
yeah, it's just very neutral.
There you go.
For me, anyways. If I could.
Yeah, Tina said that spell check went wrong. She had to remove it and fix it. I'm the same way, Tina. I have to do the same thing. That's why I figured you must have withdrew the message.
And then you could still do the tattered look if you wanted to, like pull right there.
Fray it.
Fray it, yeah.
Fray it.
Okay, so let me cut right there.
Let you cut to right there?
Yeah, let me cut to right there.
Yeah, this is most definitely all this. This right here is unplanned totally.
This is completely unplanned. This is straight up like
Missy winging it on the side
winging
because she
it
didn't
bit.
like the design.
Yeah, I was like.
So this one may run a little longer than we expected.
Right, it might not though. I might be able to pull this off and be done by 8:30.
Yeah, in case y'all don't know, our target end is always going to be 8. We're going to try to end before 8:30 every time.
And not try to keep you all night long.
So that's why she went ahead and prepared the books with the first coat of paint.
Yeah, because I was like, that way it's not having to dry.
And we had so many items that she picked up.
Right.
And I know she said some of those items for 4 of those items, from what I see, 4 of those items was from last week. After we didn't have anything to show on Tuesday, we went out and got stuff. But the rest of them went to the store immediately. So we were thinking we weren't going to have anything for this week, and then she went today because tomorrow I have to go get my foot looked at.
Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to pull some of these strings so that way it has a nice... Yeah. That one's not wanting to work for me.
That looks like it's just coming off. Sandy said, we appreciate any time you spend with us.
Ah, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me. So now it's all nice and soft and good. And then I'm just going to wrap it.
You're just going to wrap? How do you do that?
I just wrapped it.
I know.
Like that.
I mean, what are you going to do about that top part, though? You're just going to cut it with the scissors?
Cut it. Yep.
I only ask questions because you quit talking.
I'm just going to cut it.
There we go.
There you go. And then I'm just going to cut it again.
So you cut it really close. Oh, yeah, you did cut it really close.
And then it just has a little bit of fray right there and right
there. That way you get a slight tattered look. That's really creative. I would have never thought of doing it that way.
And then a good thing about this is that I could take my iron and then iron that on so that way it's even more glued on, but I done turned it off. So, but you get the gist. You get the gist. Iron that on because it has the Mod Podge in there, and that would make your fabric stay. And then do the same thing like that. See, that already looks better.
Yeah.
So that's one side.
And when you throw that ribbon on that strip right there, it's going to look even better.
It already looks better.
Yep.
So I'll do the same thing here. Let me just measure it. Because I think actually the one book is just a tad bit smaller than the other book.
We're always getting these books too. They're in bad shape. Somebody wrote them. Pages ripped out.
I like that.
Tina said, do you have any of that striped fabric? That would look good too.
That's what I was thinking originally before I thought the striped fabric. I do have some of that striped fabric. I would just have to go and
look for it.
Get in my fabric bag and search for it. So this I knew where it was, so this I grabbed. But then I was like, it's good though because it's neutral, you know, as far as.
And it's kind of hard to miss a giant drop cloth.
So.
Because she was right before we went live. I had to say we got 1 minute left, and she was in the laundry room where all the paint and stuff is stored because our laundry room is a pretty okay size, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
She was in there fussing, saying, "You know what? I'm not going to work at the store tomorrow. I'm going to come in here and clean this laundry room
I'm going to come in here and organize all my stuff."
Because we couldn't find
I couldn't
a
find
couple
my
things.
Gilded wax the other day. I couldn't find.
Oh, she couldn't find the Mod Podge.
I couldn't find the Mod Podge.
We literally have a gallon jug.
I didn't want to pull out the gallon. I wanted to find my little
her little squirt bottle.
My little squirt bottle.
Where's the gallon jug?
It's in there.
It's in there. Somewhere. Oh, me. But I'm bad too because I go in there just to set stuff on that counter.
Our laundry room is definitely a catch-all.
Yeah, it's a catch. You know, some people have catch-all drawers. We have a catch-all laundry room.
Catch-all laundry room. And
we put the old cabinets that were originally in the house.
Yeah, they're
in the laundry room. So those are full. Not on the inside because we decided a couple months ago that we're gonna empty all that out. We're gonna clean this up, and then we did it.
We did it,
and then it became a huge disaster zone afterwards.
Yep.
Let me put this so they can see what you're doing. There we go.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. You like to move things to the bottom of the
I keep
counter.
on going closer to myself.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna go.
Could you stamp the drop cloth?
Oh yeah, you can stamp drop cloth.
That's Sandy asked that question.
Yeah, you can stamp drop cloth.
Hold on just a second. I'll be right back. Somebody's streaming and got a little loud.
Good law. Yeah, you can stamp a drop cloth easy. I think you just want to make sure you put your firm pressure and then you pull it back and you don't let it smear. Same thing like I guess if you were stamping anything else, but it does. I hope his mic is on. So there. Oh, that would be cute to stamp. You could say home or love or family or something like that. If you did 3 books, then you could home sweet home. And then you have it this way, and then you have it this way. So there you go. Actually, it probably needs to go like, nope, can't go that way. Go like that. That way it's both pretty.
All right. We shouldn't hear any more screaming from the
that's pretty.
Whatever that game is he's playing.
I really like the drop cloth on the sides.
I do too. It looks really good. I think
it's really pretty.
What do you guys think? Does it look pretty? Y'all think it looks good? We gotta add some lace to it, some lacy lace.
I'm not gonna do it because I'm still waiting for everything to dry. But it'd be cute to tie it around or make a little bow and put right there. One of those messy bows. That would be really cute. Put a little messy bow on
Donna
the side.
said, we like it planned or not. Karen said, love it. Sandy gave you a thumbs up.
Well, I appreciate y'all bearing with us tonight because I know it was kind of crazy. And I know it's just me. It's because I changed my mind last minute and I thought, no, I can do this. And then, yeah.
Well, it doesn't help that I've been kind of out of commission myself. So
yeah.
It is what it is.
We're here. We made it. We did it.
So huge shout out to Lorna Curtis. If you're watching, Lorna, huge shout out.
Yeah. That's how you're gonna say.
Yeah, I don't know what else to say. It's just Thank you, Lorna.
Yeah. So yeah, I would definitely take my iron and go over that so that way it heats up the Mod Podge and really does glue the fabric down really good. And then that, and then that.
Yep.
Cute.
It looks super cute.
Yeah. I think they're cute.
Sandy said, creatives do whatever comes.
Yeah, they kind of just wing it and go with it in the process, and then change their mind halfway through it.
Yeah, that's most definitely Missy tonight.
Definitely me tonight. I could see it in my brain, but that just happens sometimes. It happens that way when I do furniture. It happens when I do smalls. And I think that's why smalls stress me out so much, more so than furniture does, because I can change my mind on furniture and keep going. But on smalls, if you change your mind on it, it kind of changes up.
Yeah, you're repainting
You're
everything.
like, yeah. So you have to think about it. But it's like my brain said immediately, like it has to be double-sided. It would make
Originally, she was going to do
sense.
two fronts of those two books. She's going to do the front of both books. That's originally what she said she was going to do.
Double-sided, yeah. Because I
And then she decided I mean, y'all saw. Y'all were here. I don't have to tell you.
Books, yeah.
You saw. You witnessed it firsthand.
That's all I got. That's all I got for tonight. And I still got done by 8:30.
Yeah, you did. You did really good. Well, technically you didn't, because you want to put that lace on there.
Oh yeah,
so technically you're just cutting it short because you ain't got your lace on there.
I need to let this Mod Podge finish curing up on this one. It's still a little bit tacky, so I just don't want to glue it on there. But I also think I might do the messy bow, so I have to get my bow dabra so that I could do that. You could easily stamp something on the side. And I think it would be pretty to take some of that scrap fabric and lay it over inside to make it look like a bookmark. And then it would be even pretty if you did gilding wax and you wanted your pages to look older, or do the gold gilding wax to make it look shiny. You could do that. Or you could simply just brown wax them so that way they have age to them. See, the possibilities are endless.
Or you could use an old coffee filter with coffee ground still in it, and you can stain it that way too.
Yeah, so
and that would give it a more natural stained appearance.
The possibilities are endless with these books, but you can chalk paint them and you can decoupage them, and you can do just about anything that you really want to these kinds of things.
Yep.
Yeah, but the chalk paint goes on easy peasy, and it gives you a nice white background, and it gives your stuff something to grab onto.
Well, that's it, guys. We appreciate y'all watching and hanging out with us. We know that this thing derailed in the middle of it with us changing up gears and stuff.
Yep.
And then we couldn't find our decoupage paper, so we apologize for that too.
Right, but I appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. Tamitha, we will.
I'll send you a message as soon as we get. It'll probably be tomorrow after I get out of the radiology.
I'll get my notebook and figure that one out. And again, all this stuff is going to the store, but if you are interested in any of it, just be sure to send us a message.
All right, that's it.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with us.
And y'all have a good night.
Yep.
Y'all be safe, and we'll see y'all Friday.
At
11 a.m.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.